Hi everyone, it's Sergey again, and today I want to explain you the grammar in Unit 10 in your books, which is the future tenses. As you will see, they talk about be going to, and then they talk about the present continuous with future meaning, but I wanted to add this will because probably this is the one you have already seen. So I wanted to put all of them, the three of them together so that you understand clearly the difference between them. So let's get started. Um, will, which is the first one, we use it for predictions and instant decisions, okay? As I've written here, we use will to talk about things we think are going to happen in the future. I have put three examples in affirmative, negative, and question form. Tomorrow it will rain. Tomorrow it won't rain. In case of a question, will it rain tomorrow? You will see that I've put will in bold, won't, which is will not, and then I've put the main verb, which goes behind will and behind the subject in this case. In Spanish would be mañana lloverá, mañana no lloverá, or if you're asking lloverá mañana, these are the three forms. This is something we think is going to happen. It's not sure, but it's an idea we have. Another example would be I think Barack Obama will win the election. Will plus the main verb, in this case win, ganar. In the negative, I think he won't win the election. Or in the question, will he win the election? This is another example. And the last one is they will become friends. Se harán amigos o se volverán amigos. They won't or they will not become friends or good friends. And the question, will they become good friends? ¿Se harán amigos? Okay, we're asking. You see, these are things we think are going to happen. We can also use it for instant decisions, as I said before. For example, imagine you go to the kitchen because you want to make some coffee for your family, but you go there and you see there isn't any coffee powder, el café en polvo. So you say, there's no coffee. I will go quickly to the supermarket and buy some. I will go, iré al supermercado. This is something we are deciding at the moment. This is instant decision. So whenever you see an instant decision, you have to use will plus the main verb, of course. You see it's very easy. So let's jump to the next one, which is be going to. This is a bit different. We use be going to talk about future plans or intentions. So in the case of will, we used it for things we think or for instant decisions. Now we use it for future plans or intentions. For example, you will see it clearer with the examples. Tomorrow I am going to make a cake. Mañana voy a hacer un pastel. I have decided it. Ya lo he decidido. And I say, tomorrow I am going to make a cake. In the negative, tomorrow I am not going to make a cake. Careful because be going to, as the name says, needs be, the verb to be, but the correct form. So I am going to plus the main verb, which in this case is make. I didn't put the question form because maybe it's a bit weird to ask yourself, but we could ask, am I going to make a cake? Voy a hacer un pastel mañana, in case you ask yourself. Second example, Alex is going to go visit his grandma at the weekend. Sorry, this is incorrect. Now I see the mistake. Alex is going to visit his grandma at the weekend. Alex va a visitar a su abuela el fin de semana. Alex is not going to visit his grandma at the weekend. Or in the question, is he or is Alex going to visit his grandma at the weekend? Again, be going to plus the main verb. Before we had I am, and now I need Alex is, he is. Last example for this case, we are going to have pizza for dinner. We have decided that we want to have pizza for dinner, so we can say that. In the negative, we are not going to have pizza for dinner. And in the question, are we going to have pizza for dinner? Again, be going to, in this case, we are, and the main verb. Careful with the question as always, because the subject changes the order with the verb, the particle of the verb to be. We are was in the affirmative. In the question is, are we? Okay, this is a common mistake. Finally, we can use be going to for predictions, like will, but with present evidence. What is that present evidence? Okay, for example, you see a black stormy cloud and you say, it is going to rain soon. Look at that cloud. In the previous case, we said, tomorrow it will rain, mañana lloverá, but now I'm watching the cloud, the black stormy cloud. Estoy viendo la nube, so I can say that it is going to rain, va a llover. It's almost certain, casi seguro que va a llover, okay? And last thing of grammar, which is present continuous. Careful, because it's a present continuous with future meaning. We use it for future arrangements or appointments. You will see what is arrangement, what is appointment. Careful, because present continuous, you can use it for the present. For example, I am eating an apple. Me estoy comiendo una manzana. We're going to see how to use present continuous with future meaning. As I said here, we use present continuous to talk about future plans like be going to, but when we have decided a time and place, we have arranged everything. Cuando hemos acordado todo, hemos cerrado todo, está todo organizado. We can also use it for appointments, para citas. Okay, not love, not things about love, but appointments with a doctor, with a dentist, with a hairdresser, cita con el doctor, con el dentista, el peluquero, etc. You will see it here. I am seeing the doctor at 7. I am seeing, this is present continuous. Verb to be plus the gerund ing. I am seeing the doctor at 7. Here, I underlined at 7 because, as I said, we use it for future plans with a decided time and place. So usually, almost always, present continuous in the future meaning, you will see the time and place, or one of them. In this case is at 7. I am seeing the doctor at 7. Or I am not seeing the doctor at 7. We could ask, am I seeing the doctor at 7? Veo al doctor, o tengo cita con el doctor a las 7. This is future, okay? But we are using a present continuous. Another example, she's getting married next July. Ella se casa el próximo julio. She is getting would be the present continuous, and always followed by a time or place. In this case is time. Next July. Ella se casa el julio que viene. Why we can use this present continuous? Because she has prepared everything. Everything has been prepared. Todo está preparado ya. In the negative, she's not getting married next July. She isn't getting, present continuous, and next July. This is the time when it happens. In the question, is she getting married next July? Se casa el julio próximo. And last example, we are flying. We are flying. This is present continuous. We are flying to New York tomorrow. Always followed by a time or place. We are flying to New York tomorrow. In the negative, we are not flying to New York tomorrow, or are we flying to New York tomorrow? And that doesn't mean ¿están volando a Nueva York? No, this is future, so this would be ellos vuelan a Nueva York mañana. What does it mean that we use the present continuous? That everything has been arranged. Todo está planeado y está cerrado y está acordado. So, we're flying to New York tomorrow. That means that we have the tickets already. We have the hotel, and we have decided that tomorrow we are going to catch a plane to go to New York. So that was it. I will give you a link in the mail with a video from YouTube so that you can more or less understand another way of explaining these 3 different tenses to talk about the future. So that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.